grab a beer, and pull up a chair. Welcome to the Northwoods Beer Guy Podcast. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Northwoods Beer Guy Podcast. This is Mike, the Northwoods Beer Guy. And once again, I am joined by Jim.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Doing good, man. We are actually back in the studio this week, which it's been a while. So
yes, it has.
I
was getting a little lonely down here.
I almost didn't remember how to hook this stuff up.
See, well, good thing you're back.
Exactly.
And we're joined by our trusty sidekick too. That's
if you
checking everything out.
If you hear her walking around, she's just making sure, guarding us to make sure that all the fans don't rush us.
Yes.
So that's good.
Oh, speaking of fans, did you get any comments from anybody?
Yeah, actually. Well, one comment I did get was actually from Roger.
Okay.
He did reply about Spearfish Brewing.
Oh, nice.
When they were out there, and he had said that they had tried a porter, and I believe he said there was an IPA. I'm gonna have to look back. I apologize. I was gonna do that. But he said they were both actually really good. So, yeah, it makes it sound like even more like at some point we have to make a trip out there just to check it out.
Right.
You know,
yes.
And that's one thing I was kicking around too. I think when we do visit some places, we might go live a little bit on some social media just to show the brewery we're at.
Okay.
You know, so people get an idea. Because, again, it's personally, I think it's cooler when you can see it too.
Right.
And then hear what we tried.
Yes.
So,
that'd be awesome.
So, yeah, we're going to have to, we'll knock that around and figure out how to do that. But we'll get her done. So
Perfect.
Yeah.
And I'll volunteer to go with you just in case.
Okay, well,
make sure that there are not any bad ones out there.
That's good because, there could be some, well, there's usually some bad ones. But, hey,
I'm here to help.
We try and weed them out so our listeners don't have to deal with that.
Yes. So what are we drinking today?
Well, we've got kind of a little bit of a mixed bag, kind of.
Okay.
I think the first ones we have are some stouts.
Okay,
no,
that's good.
I think these ones are all more kind of, for the most part, lower ABV, except for one.
Yep.
That we have one that appears to be a little higher.
Right. Well, that's our special one.
Yes. And now I did find one more Oktoberfest when I was in Missouri.
Okay.
That we were going to try. So I don't know if we want to try it right away or if we want to just do it in order of ABV or what.
Well, let's try it now.
Let's knock it out now because we had told everybody we were done doing Oktoberfest, and then I found one more. So,
all right, now who is this one by? This
is by Log Boat Brewing Company, and if I remember right, I believe they are out of Columbia, Missouri.
All right,
it's Not Whole, KNOTHOLE, Not Whole.
Oh,
Marzahn Lager. It's I don't know. There's like a witch on the.
Oh,
and the label, I'm not sure how to describe this. I'll have to post a picture of it. Not exactly sure how you describe that.
Is that like a little leprechaun in there?
It's some.
But the pipe kind of changes it.
I don't know what ladies and gentlemen, we'll post a picture because I don't know how to describe it. It's interesting. Got kind of a different feel to it.
Yeah.
There's probably some sort of reason.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
Well, let's hope it doesn't affect the flavor of the beer.
Oh, there is. But that's that micro writing. I don't know if you can read it or not. It's on the side of the can.
Here we go. Inspired by Z Germans.
Okay.
This delicious amber lager will perk your toe straight through the top of your work boot. Best enjoyed around a fire with snacks. Pumpkins, although good in seed form with a hint of salt, do not make an appearance in this beer, and for good reason. We prefer carving them.
Okay. I guess I'm more confused now.
That didn't help me out.
No. This is 6%.
Clear as mud now.
Yes. So, interesting. Like I said, we will post a picture because it is a neat label on the can.
Yeah.
So we will try this. And like I said, this I picked up in Missouri, and this is going to officially be, unless we find more, but this will probably be our official last Oktoberfest of the season on the podcast.
I mean, it does have the color.
Yeah, it's got that Marzahn color, that's for sure. And almost that amberish.
Right, and the head is a little bit tannish.
Yep, that's for sure.
So there's a couple good things.
Got kind of a malty aroma.
There's another. So it's trying to be
It's trying to be a Marzahn. This is one of the ones that is checking some boxes more than the other ones we had tried.
Yes, not
bad. It's probably on the upper end for flavor for this year.
Right.
You know, honestly. Yeah.
It tastes okay.
It's all right.
I mean, it's not gonna knock your socks off, but it's an okay representation. I mean,
yeah, it does have a little bit of a kind of a
dry finish,
you know, or something like that. It's like okay, but honestly, for how our luck has been going with America, what does it say on the top of the can? Keep your paddle wet. That's what it says on the top of the can. Goes with logboat.
Longboat. Logboat.
Logboat.
Not long. Log. Okay.
So interesting.
So good. What are you gonna give her a score then?
I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go like a 2.5 which for this year that's a pretty good score for Oktoberfest.
Yep.
I don't mind it. Like I said, it definitely has the color. It does have some aroma. That kind of surprises me. And taste-wise, you do get a little bit of more malty flavor, which I don't mind, but it does have a little bit of that kind of a dryness to it.
Yeah, that's
the only thing. Otherwise, I'd have probably went 2.6, 2.7. But that dryness, it's different, I think, for me for an Oktoberfest.
Right. And I don't know what that dryness is because we have no real details on it. So I don't know if that's a hoppiness or what that...
Yeah, I did a horrible job getting notes on it, so...
I couldn't find much, but there's no pumpkin in it, I guess, which is a bonus.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know of many Marzans that use pumpkin.
The way it was going this year, they should have.
Right. So I guess kudos to them for not putting a pumpkin in it. And I'll say the same thing. I'll say a 2.5 because there's no pumpkin in it.
There you go.
I don't know if
perfect.
Does that help?
Yep. We'll slide that back. Well, so now we might as well just
jump into
these stouts. And like I said, these are not super high octane ones, which is good.
Yes.
Kind of to start of the stouts that we're going to be getting into at a lot sooner now than later.
Yes. And I happen to have some questions for you too.
You couldn't find descriptions, but you could find questions.
Yes. So
and you're giddy about it.
Yeah, these are some good ones.
Okay.
So actually, let's see here. So a couple of these are different ones I think that we're going to be going through, and they're white stouts. Mm-hmm. And what we haven't done, I don't think we've done a couple, but not many.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, what is the main difference between a traditional stout and a white stout?
The white stout is like a regular beer color, and the normal stout is dark.
Okay, I'll give you half a point for that.
Okay. One thing, and now I don't know if this is anything to do with it, but to me, it seems like a lot of times the white stouts have more of a stronger vanilla flavor. That's probably not part of it, but it seems like that's more of a kind of a predominant flavor, where your other stouts are more your cocoa nibs and things like that. You know what I mean? Where it's that darker.
Oh, you should have stopped when you had vanilla. Because the answer was white stout is lighter colored. It uses ingredients like coffee, cocoa nibs, and vanilla.
Oh, I should have stopped on the,
Where the dark stout gets more of its flavor from coffee, chocolate flavors, dark roasted malts.
Okay. Well, I got part of it.
Right. So
I was on the right. Yeah. I was trying to dig too deep.
Right. You had 1,000 points and then you went back to like negative 500.
Oh, that's not bad.
So
I'm good.
You were close.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So let's try
all right.
And I think
got an
almost
opener here.
All of these, I think, no, not all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these are from Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So only one is not from Wisconsin.
Okay. Of the ones of these stouts you're talking?
Of these stouts, yes.
Okay, nice.
So I thought that was pretty cool, too.
Yeah, that's definitely not something we've done much before.
Right.
You know? All right. Well, hey, the first one we have is by Stone Arch Brew Pub. I've actually been to one. I think there's a couple of them at least, and I've been to one of them. And it's like a restaurant, of course, brew pub, and they have their own beers. This is their vanilla stout.
And then for whatever reason, on the bottle it says oatmeal stout.
Huh? A vanilla oatmeal stout? Yeah. Well,
so I don't know.
There you go.
Because that's actually two different kinds, right?
Well, you would
vanilla
think.
Stout and an oatmeal stout, and then
you would think, but
and these guys are out of Appleton.
Okay. Yep. That's the one I was actually at. Was in Appleton.
Right. Okay.
And this is 6%? 5%? 5%.
5%.
5% ABV and 28 IBUs.
Yeah, there was not much on the website for description.
Okay. I guess we do have just a little bit. It's a dark, rich oatmeal stout enhanced with pure vanilla, creating an unforgettable flavor. So
unforgettable.
It is dark.
It is. Definitely looks like a stout. It smells like a stout.
It smells like a stout. I almost get a coffee aroma a little bit.
Yeah.
You can taste the vanilla, but it's
really weak, isn't it?
Really weak. It's almost even the aftertaste is more like a coffee. Did it say coffee in it anywhere?
No.
That has more of a coffee flavor to me, almost. Doesn't that to you? I mean, it's kind of that.
I mean, there's the flavor is so muted. It's not. There is not a lot of
Yeah.
not a lot comes through.
No, I guess I was expecting, what's the vanilla porter?
You like
Is
Snowdrift?
it Breckenridge or whatever?
Breckenridge has one, and then Leinenkugel says that Snowdrift.
Yeah, but either of those, they have more of a vanilla flavor,
Right.
I think. This one, it's not bad, but to me, it almost is more coffee-ish.
And I don't know where they came up with 28 IBUs.
Well, you remember we kind of gave up on trying to figure that out.
Yeah, this is not, if you're afraid because it's high IBU, it's not.
No, there's no hop at all to it.
No.
Yeah.
To me, this would be single-digit hops.
Yeah. And remember, you need like a supercomputer to try and figure out the hop scale, and I don't think they have it figured out yet. So
Gosh, I guess I'm a little more disappointed than I am.
Yeah, I was gonna say I really was expecting more vanilla.
Yes,
and I know I said it 5 times already, but it almost is more of a coffee-ish or more roasted, burnt flavor. A little
right, because that kind of like makes your mouth kind of dry at the very end because it's the dryness is pulling whatever you were drinking is pulling out the moisture in your mouth. It doesn't leave you with much.
No, and I would drink it. Don't get me wrong. If somebody goes, "Hey, you want one of these?" Sure, I'll drink it. But I don't know. It's just not. I don't know if I'd want to sit down and drink 3-4 of them.
Yeah,
I think after that first one or towards the end of that first one, it might be kind of messing with your taste buds a little bit.
You have to drink a bottle of water.
Exactly. What do you think on the score on this one?
Well, when I read the word enhanced with pure vanilla. Mm-hmm. I was really looking for some vanilla flavor, and I don't get much of that. Like you said, the coffee-ish, something-ish going on there. So I'm going to go at 2.3.
Okay.
It's just like super dry. Like, I took a drink and now I'm waited a few minutes and it's just like drying up my mouth. So I'm not a big fan that way.
Yeah, I'm going to go at 2.2, actually, just for the same reasons. I was, again, when vanilla is your first word, it should have that flavor. And to me, like I said, it might not be coffee, but that's what it reminded me of.
Right.
And then it's just that weird little bit of a burnt flavor.
Yeah, something going on there.
Yeah. Like I said, it's not bad. And I know they're not like a huge brewery or anything, and it's decent. Like I said, I would drink one, but I don't know if I'd go back for another one.
Right. Yeah.
So,
for sure.
Yeah. So there we go.
All right. So here's a true or false question for you.
50-50 shot.
Yep.
Okay.
As of today, is white stout recognized as a beer style by organizations such as Beer Judge Certification Program or the Brewers Association?
Ooh. This is going to be a trick question because I'm thinking, okay, I don't know how they break that up as far as, are all stouts like stouts? Then you have subcategories. So could this be a subcategory you're saying?
So
I'm going to say it's because it's new. It's relatively new. I'm just going to say true, but it's probably false.
You are correct. It is false.
I was going to say false.
So as of today, it is still not officially recognized by the major organizations.
Yeah.
By you and I, we recognize it.
I think
the big shots, since it's so new, I think.
That was my concern was, I was going to say false, and I'm like, no, then they probably are on board already, but okay.
See, you only lost 500 points to that one.
Yeah, I don't need to try and justify my wrong answer anymore because I was close and I knew it. Or, you know what I'm saying? I had a good shot.
Well, I know that's why I tried to give you an easy one.
I know. I appreciate that.
Throw the off the tee for you.
Hey, so here, speaking of new ones, we have a new Leinenkugels.
Uh-oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And because they haven't came out with anything new in a while, have they?
Not in a stout category, I don't think. And last year, did you remember ever finding the Snowdrift Vanilla Porter anywhere?
I did not.
I never saw it. So I don't know what's going on there, but this will be interesting. So this is Leinenkugels. This is their new White Mocha Stout.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah. So let's see. This one is 5.6% ABV. And 10 IBUs, so it's probably super hoppy.
Well, I think maybe they're actually getting theirs correct.
They could be, yeah. So the description is, this pale-colored stout is brewed with pale malts instead of dark roasted malts, giving it a lighter color while still having rich stout flavors. It has decadent notes of white chocolate paired with vanilla. Balanced with roasted coffee aromas, this beer is made with oats and wheat that contribute to its body.
Oh, well.
So that should be interesting.
And saying all the right words.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see how how it tastes, considering it's made with oats and such.
Right.
And it's in a can, as you heard. And I'm guessing they said it's a lighter color. Oh, yeah.
Does not look like a stout.
That doesn't look like a stout at all.
No.
That's kind of interesting. Well, it'll be interesting because I do think we do have some other white stouts, so it's probably in that category of color.
But it looks almost like a lager or a pilsner.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like some of the Oktoberfest we had this year were lighter than that.
But it definitely does not look like the dark stout.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's an aroma.
There's an aroma.
Not bad.
So white, what was this? White Mocha Stout by Leinenkugels. That's not bad.
That's pretty good. It's only 5.6%, so it's not bad.
Now, Mocha is like a type of coffee, right? Kind of like a frappuccino.
Yes.
But, I mean, you get a coffee flavor, but it's not over the top strong or anything.
Yeah, actually, I think the coffee aroma is stronger than the coffee flavor.
Yeah, I like that.
Wow.
I could drink a few of these, I think. Mm-hmm. This is not bad.
Wow, they did a good job.
Yeah, I do not mind that. That's, I know that, I've said before that Leine's seems to be just more in the shandy category. This is a good beer. They did a good job on this one.
Kind of faintly, if they would have had a little bit more vanilla flavor, it'd be almost like the Snowdrift.
Kind of.
It's in that same, like almost in that category because the Fords and Stouts are close.
Yeah, I think the Snowdrift, if I remember right, had a little bit more of a vanilla flavor.
Yes.
But this one is, you get that vanilla.
Right.
You get the coffee, but it's not, it's almost, I hate to say it, it's almost the perfect amount of coffee flavor.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not over the top.
No, not at all.
It shouldn't scare you.
I don't mind this at all.
I guess the only thing I'm a little bit confused, and we don't have anybody answer the question, but what's the difference in flavor between a white chocolate and a dark chocolate?
Oh, sure. Yeah, as far as being in a beer. Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, does the color have anything to do with the flavor?
Yeah, I don't know. It reminds me of, do you remember that beer we had? And I apologize. I can't remember if Avery made it or who made it, but we had the one that was like dark chocolate.
Right.
And it tasted like that dark chocolate, like when you're eating a dark chocolate piece of candy. And I haven't seen that around for a long time either, but that was really good. But this one, I like this.
This is decent. I would not mind. Now, unfortunately, I bought this one to build your own six pack, so it's the only one I got too.
Well, hey, we had no idea. It could have been terrible,
Right. So at least now we know.
So now we know if we see it again, we could always get it. I'm sure they must sell it in a 6-pack or a 12-pack
I think it was,
or whatever.
I think it was actually in a 12-pack.
Oh, okay.
At the liquor store. So.
Okay. Score-wise?
Yeah, you're up.
I like that. I'm gonna go with 3.1.
Ooh.
I like that. I could drink a few of those. Again, like I said, the coffee is not overpowering, which I like.
Yep.
Because sometimes, I know we said it before, it's like you're chewing on wet coffee grounds. Yeah. That's not it.
Right.
And I do wish, that was a great point about the white chocolate, how that affects things. I can't say we've ever had a beer that specifically said it was made with white chocolate.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see if that's a new trend or not. And then, like I said, that it's brewed with oats and such, I don't know how that changes it.
Right.
But whatever it does, I think it's good.
Yes. I'm thinking right in there with you. The challenge, is, because if you were blindfolded right now, you could not tell if that was a pale color compared to a dark stout.
Right.
So kudos to them. It hits all the wickets from being a stout. The only thing that, to me, visually, the color's different.
Right. Yep.
So, to them, kudos for. They did it spot on, because I think that's really the only difference between a white stout and a dark stout is just basically the color.
Yep.
But the flavors were all there.
Yeah, they were. It was good.
And I liked it. I'm going to go with 3.1 as well.
Okay.
I thought that was good job. Really.
Yeah, way to go, Leine's, I guess. And if you're listening to this, if you could let us know if you bring back the vanilla porter.
Yeah,
that would be awesome. Really good.
Yes. So we got another easy question to give me some easy ones before I get to the hard ones.
I appreciate that because I'm doing so well.
All right. So
is this a 50-50 one?
Sort of.
Okay, good.
International Stout Day is fast approaching. When is it?
It's in October or November.
Ish, yep.
In that ballpark.
Yeah, you're close.
I suppose you want more of a specific. November 1st. I don't know.
So it is celebrated on the first Thursday of each November every year.
Hang on. I got to look up on the calendar.
So that would be November 6th.
First. Oh, dang it.
Because I think the 1st is a Saturday.
You are correct. Yep. So that Thursday. So November 6th.
Yep.
Huh. At least I was in the right month.
Yes. Okay. Now, the second part of the question, in what year was International Stout Day started?
Okay.
And I'll give you a hint.
Starts at the 1.
Starts with a 2.
Oh! So I only got 25, 6-ish years, whatever. 2007.
Close. Oh, so close. 2011
Oh, dang it.
by Erin Peters, also known as the beer goddess of Southern California.
So you and I could just come up with,
Rando.
hey, we're going to have International Barrel-Aged Oktoberfest Day.
Yes. And then if we start it,
I think we need to start some of those.
see, so it looks like, but you got to have the cool name like the beer goddess.
Oh, I got the Northwoods beer guy. That's cool.
It's cool, but beer goddess?
Yeah. Well, I got to see a picture first.
Yeah. There was no picture, just names. So.
Okay.
So you were close.
I was close.
You were very close. So you got both those wrong. So that's minus 2,000.
That's all right. I'm used to that.
All right. So now what do we got next?
All right. Well, hey, we're going to be visiting with Left Hand Brewing Company again.
All right.
And this is their Nitro Milk Stout.
Okay.
And this is 6% ABV, 25 IBUs. And the description on this one is experience America's Stout. Milk Stout Nitro is a full sensory experience.
Ooh.
Gaze at the mesmerizing cascade of all those tiny nitro bubbles.
Yep.
Breathe in the aromas of roasted coffee, milk chocolate, brown sugar, and vanilla cream.
Mm-hmm.
Savor the super smooth nitro sensation and smile as the perfectly pillowy head coats your upper lip. This portable draft beer experience is good to go, straight from the can or served like a pro in a glass. From the bottle, pour hard to release the nitro magic inside. Well, luckily for us, we have a can.
We have a can, so make sure you
And so
open it close to
this-
the microphone.
This, of course, should have the widget in there. So
Here we go.
are you ready? Here we go. There it was.
There was a little bit there. It exploded quick, did it?
Yeah, oh yeah, it was good to go.
Oh, there's some tiny bubbles in there. Look at those little bad boys. Almost looks like chocolate milk.
It sure does.
All right.
That is always the cool thing with the nitro is when they have the widget in there and you get the cascading and such. And
So it says 6% and 25 IBUs.
yes,
And again, I don't know if it's going to be that high.
it has some aroma. You can smell the little bit of the dark roasted.
Yeah, the foam definitely has all
Oh,
the tiny bubbles.
This is that pillowy.
Yeah.
You know, if you've never had a nitro beer, that's the one thing the head is super. It's very pillowy, I guess.
Yeah.
Very, very, very small bubbles, and it's super
much
smooth.
different than a regular.
Oh yeah. If you're ever at a brewery or whatever and they have a beer on nitro, try it because it totally changes the flavor of a beer. The nitro does.
To a good way.
Little bit of a sweetness. I think that's more from the head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it does have. I guess they did say they used milk chocolate. Yeah. Milk chocolate, brown sugar, and vanilla cream. So it does have a little bit of a sweetness to it. Still, the dark roasted flavor is present.
Through. Yeah.
But it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't smell or taste as much of the coffee. Maybe that's the little dryness on the finish,
It could be.
the coffee.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, again, I'd drink it again.
Yep, it is definitely not bad. I think the nitro really helps it.
Yes, I mean we've had before where we were at a brewery and they had their stout on tap and then they had the same thing on nitro and we tasted them side by side and it was dramatically different. How just putting it on nitro being nitrogen instead of CO2 for the carbonation totally changed the flavor and it's pretty crazy and just the mouthfeel on a nitro beer it's way smoother.
Way smoother.
I know that sounds weird because they're both liquid, but it does. It just kind of changes it. It's pretty cool. Thank you, Guinness, because they're the ones that started that.
Right. So this is okay. I mean, I was really expecting a little bit more.
Yeah.
The sweetness does help it. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I think I could finish a can, but I don't know if I could do 2 cans.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's the flavor is that it's still that kind of that burnt, dark roasted flavor. It kind of overpowers it a little more.
Yeah, that really stands out.
Yeah, you do have that little bit of a sweetness to it, but I think it's not enough to kind of overpower that or to make up for that flavor.
Yeah. So I guess I'll go with my score first. I was definitely looking for something. I mean, when somebody says nitro, I'm always intrigued because we know how good it makes the flavor.
Correct. Yep.
So I was really looking forward to that. And then it used the word vanilla, and we've had some really good so the vanilla, a lot of things piqued my interest, but I don't know if it really tapped into it. It could. It kind of fell a little bit flat for me.
Okay.
So I'm going to go like a 2.6. Just because I was left a little bit like wanting more.
Yep.
Wanting something more.
I'm going to go 2.4.
Ooh.
for the exact same reasons.
Okay.
I just wish that it maybe covered up that roasted malt flavor a little bit more. The Nitro was awesome. Always like that.
Yep.
You did get a little hint of sweetness, but not with, it said milk chocolate, vanilla, brown sugar, all that. And it, again, kind of the predominant flavor was that roasted malt flavor.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, back to the easy questions.
All right. Perfect.
For stouts, there are no scientific research for this. I don't want you to get that.
Oh, okay. So it's all
but
right.
there are some people that do claim that these are good for your health.
Okay.
Can you give me? I've got 3 different things that says that it could actually be good for your health.
Oh, why?
By drinking a stout, how could that? What health benefits could you get? And I found 3. So you get 3 different choices you could get because of drinking stouts. Your health will be improved. And what part?
What part? Yeah. Okay. This must be in the medium section here. Let's say it'll improve your digestive tract. Is something like that? I mean, is that what you're looking for? I mean,
yeah,
that kind of an answer?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, the look on your face is telling me that's way off. Well, it's because stouts are more malt. They're grain. Gosh. I'm going to think about this and get it wrong anyway, so why don't you just hit me with it, Dr. Phil?
All right, here we go.
Dr. Jim.
So, it is said that the flavonoids in dark beer can reduce the risk of blood clotting.
Wow. Okay,
So
well, that's a good thing.
Also, drinking with meals can also help fight the free radicals that are triggered when the body begins metabolizing food.
Wow. All right.
And finally,
you were looking way more scientific.
This one's probably the best one.
Okay.
And believe it or not, stouts are considered an aphrodisiac.
Huh.
So I thought the 3 there, I thought you were going to at least hit one of those.
So you're saying that we need to have a lot more episodes with our wives down here drinking stouts.
Because it says here, and it's sometimes even called Viagra.
Oh, okay. Well,
See? So you didn't
there
expect
you go.
that one, did you?
There you go, fellers. Instead of the little pill, you can buy just some stouts and call her good.
There's another reason to drink craft beer.
There you go. Like you needed another reason, but hey, if you're looking for one,
We're trying to help out.
We entertain and educate.
We're trying the best we can, right?
Well, hey, on that note, let's try another beer.
All right.
We've actually been to this brewery, Jim.
Okay.
You and I have. If you remember, in Cornell, Wisconsin.
Another Wisconsin beer.
On the way to Hayward.
All right.
This is Below the Dam, an oatmeal stout by Moon Ridge Brewing.
Moon Ridge.
And this is, they get a little more specific, 6.04% ABV.
I saw that. I was like, ooh.
It's like, whoa. So we're not 6.1 and we're not 6.0.
604.
So if you're ever in the Cornell area and you stop there, they have really good pizza because they use their spent grain in the crust.
Oh,
and it's actually really good.
Okay.
So let's see what they said. Below the Dam Oatmeal Stout is a rich and creamy stout with a velvety smooth texture and deep roasted flavors, perfect for those who appreciate a hearty and satisfying brew. Its robust character makes it an ideal choice for cooler evenings or anytime you crave something bold.
All right.
And now the tap, or the top cap on the bottle is the American flag.
Because I think, isn't this now a veteran-owned brewery?
It could be. I
think so.
Can't verify that, but it might be.
Okay.
And I know that since we were there, they actually expanded.
Okay.
And you can, when you drive by, you can actually see their brewing room and all the tanks and all that in there. When we were there, if you remember, the bugs were out.
Yeah.
And
we were outside.
We were sitting out on their patio having, I think we did a couple flights, and then we had pizza, of course.
Right.
And, but then the bugs were, because it was later in the year and such. But yeah, it's interesting. It's right on the road when you're going up there.
On Highway 27.
Yep, very dark.
Not
Very
much for
dark
a head.
beer. No, not at all. For 6%, there isn't.
No head at all. Nope.
You can smell the roasted.
Yep.
So before I taste it, when they're talking about a bold flavor, and I'm wondering if it's going to be really that dark.
Yeah. This
flavor.
already smells bold.
Yeah. It's not bad. I was expecting it to be way harsher.
Yeah. The aroma is much stronger than the flavor.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising a little bit. Like I said, I was expecting it to be way harsher flavor, more of
the aroma is really
burnt
strong
flavor. Yeah.
compared to the flavor.
That's not bad. This is what, below the dam. Okay.
The only thing that I'm questioning myself, and I don't have an answer for, right? It almost tastes like it's flat, because there isn't the head.
Right.
So I don't know, does it taste like flat to you?
The one thing I was going to say is it almost has a tartness or a sourness a little bit to it. Do you notice that? Where it's almost kind of I don't know how to describe it. To me, it's
like a bitterness, maybe?
Kind of a bitterness. There you go. Like a bitterness to it. But you could be right because there really doesn't seem to be a lot of carbonation to it.
Right. That's what I was wondering. And I don't know when this was brewed. And I just picked this up this week. So it wasn't.
Yeah, and I was going to say, you just had it for a few days. So
I didn't have it very long, so I don't.
Yeah, that's interesting. Now that you bring it, because there really isn't a lot of carbonation at all. I mean, I do have a little bit of bubbles in it, but not what you would expect when you just cracked it open.
Right.
And that would definitely affect the flavor.
Yes.
Even though I do think the flavor is pretty decent.
Yep.
So I don't know.
So where are you going with the number?
So we're not including the Oktoberfest in this, right?
Right.
I'll go 2.5 then.
Yeah. We'll keep that one out because that one it's a good beer, but it was not part of the actual category.
Yeah, I'm going to say 2.5. I do wonder if it could be that was flat a little bit, because when I opened it, even it wasn't like a,
Right. There wasn't a lot of sound.
Of sound to it. So it might be had a bad seal, maybe. I don't know.
Right.
But it's still, the flavor-wise, it's okay. It's all right.
And I was going to go a 2.4. It's like an okay representation. Not going to blow your socks off. Like either way, whether it was like flat or not. I mean, the flavors all kind of meld together for me. It says rich and creamy. You could say that, I guess. I mean, but it's not really like flavorful. I guess I was looking, maybe that's a better word. I was looking for a little bit more. Not necessarily that roasted malt, but maybe a little bit more of the flavor.
Yep.
So it just kind of left me looking for more, I guess.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, I totally understand. And I do think that maybe there was something not quite kosher with it, so yeah, it was all right.
Yeah. All right. So back to the easy questions.
Perfect.
I know we're talking back and forth between white stouts and stouts. So another easy question is, what year was the first known use of the word stout for beer? And then my hint is
in advertising or
in written documentation.
Written documentation. Ooh, that's probably going back a little ways.
My hint is the first number is a 1.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that was a 1.
I give you all these hints too.
Wow. Boy, that's...
Or for bonus points, you could tell me the actual name of the document that it was actually mentioned in. You get double the bonus points.
Okay. Do I get like within a certain date range?
Yeah, I could even give you within 100 years.
100 years. Okay. I'll still get it wrong, but I'm going to say, because I don't think, I'm just... Given my thought process, because like Guinness, I don't think they ever really refer to that as a stout. So that it's not that far back. I'm going to say I'm going to say 1921, and it was in the ratification of stout beers document.
I mean, you were close. You were close.
No, I wasn't.
So it was noted in the Edgerton manuscript in 1677.
Holy cow, so it was way back there.
Yep, so it gives you a sense that stout beer was a strong beer, but not necessarily a dark beer back then. The stout meant proud or brave, but later, after the 14th century, it took on the connotation of strong.
Oh, okay.
See?
Interesting. Yeah, no, and what was the name of the document you said, Jim?
Edgerton manuscript. You almost got that one right, too.
Yeah, I sure did.
You were so close.
Yeah. No. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. I had no idea that, because I don't think a Guinness, it's a draught, Guinness draught or whatever, but I don't think they ever really say it's a stout. You know what I mean? So something, one of the older breweries is Guinness.
Yep.
So that, okay, maybe, and is it going to be one of those where, it actually was in 1984, so.
See, but I thought I've mentioned this once to you before, so you probably had
this one. I don't think you did. I don't remember
you talking about Rolodex?
I don't think you were talking about the Edgerton manuscript very often.
All right, so I have to bust that out so we can see if we can dig up some more.
If you have it, then we should take a look at it. Well, hey,
all right, what do we got next?
I need another beer.
All right.
Oh, well now.
Oh, what do we got?
We have JP's Casper White Stout by Whole Hog, which is part of Stevens Point Brewing.
Yes.
In Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Yep, another Wisconsin beer.
I know we've talked about them before, but this is kind of like their... Remember when Leine's had Big Eddie's, which was kind of their
offshoot.
It was
experimental beers.
There you go. And the Big Eddie's was kind of higher ABV and some other stuff. This is I think they do a little more experimenting with this brand as well, Whole Hog. And this is their white stout, and it is 6.1%.
Yep.
And I hope you're sitting down. This is 9 IBUs.
Single digits.
So it's either going to be super hot. No, it ain't going to be super hot.
We brought it right down.
We brought her right down.
Right down to the bottom.
Yes. So the description on this one was a white buffalo standing out from the herd of dark stouts.
Nice.
Golden color, Casper melds the creamy mouthfeel and coffee hints of a stout with the unexpected flavors of Pilsner malt, white chocolate. Hey, another white chocolate and vanilla. It's not a misnomer. It's a Casper. Stand apart.
Wow.
That's kind of cool. Stand apart.
Well, it's got some good words.
Oh, this one went psst when I opened it, so there's probably a little bit better carbonation in this one.
A little freshness there.
So we'll see.
Right.
So this will be interesting, dude, because like I said, I hadn't had many or even heard of many that had white chocolate in it, but this one does. So we'll be able to kind of compare that.
So we're actually on our second one now.
Yeah.
White stouts.
And this is definitely closer to
a Pilsner
or
a lager.
Yeah, there you go.
Than the color
than a stout, for sure.
Not a
whole lot of aroma.
Pretty mellow.
You get vanilla.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's good.
You get vanilla in that one all day long.
Wow, I could drink a bottle of that.
Yeah, I could probably drink 2 of them maybe.
And it's a low ABV, 6%.
Yeah, 6%. 6.1. Yeah, that's not bad.
That's really good. That might be the best one so far today.
This is what I would say. I know I'm skipping ahead, but I would say if you've never tried a white stout, try this one.
Yeah. This is good.
This is kind of your quintessential white stout.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably go back and forth between Leine's and this one. Try both. Either one of these would.
I would agree with you.
I'm not sure the distribution, but I mean, if you see either one of these, don't be afraid. These would be ones I'd highly recommend.
Odds are you're going to have an easier time probably finding the Leinenkugels one because they have bigger distribution.
Yes, you're right.
But if you get a chance to try this Casper, this is good.
Yeah,
I like that.
And I guess the like you mentioned, the flavors, even though they're not over the top, but they stick and linger through the finish, which I like. I mean, that's a good vanilla flavor that sticks with you. So I don't mind vanilla, and I like that.
Well, I was going to say, and that's the flavor that hangs on. It's not that roasted malt burnt flavor. You know what I mean?
Yep.
This has got that flavor. You're like, oh, that's not bad, you know?
And for the finish, that's kind of what you're looking for. If it's a good beer, for the finish to hang on there, that's a real good job here.
I agree 100%. 100% on this one. That's very good.
So you want to go first, or is it me?
It's you. I went first on the last one.
Well, I know exactly. I'm going to go with 3.2. For me, I think this is probably the best one so far today. It's really good. I'm really impressed because we've had a few other point beers that were not over the top in flavor. This one definitely stands out.
Oh, yeah.
For Point Brewing, for white stout, for flavor, really, really good job. Kudos.
Now they do have the JP that, you know, it was a separate brewery, I believe, because we did a tour there at Point and they were telling us about it. And I think at one point it was a different brewery. They bought it, brought it in house, but they also make one that was a chai tea.
Oh, okay.
And not that I'm a big tea guy, but it was actually very good flavor. Oh, I was impressed. And it was under the Whole Hog name as well. Or no, it was under the JP whatever name.
Yep.
But I think they've kind of transitioned all that into the Whole Hog.
Well,
but this, I like this. And I agree 100%. I'm doing a 3.2 as well. If somebody goes, hey, you want one of these? Absolutely.
Yeah.
If really you got 2, I'll take 2 of them. So
that's really good flavor.
Yeah, they did a good job. And like I said, if you've never tried a white stout, if you can find this or the Leine's right now, I'd go for those because those are both very good. And I know people, when they hear stout, you got that group of people that, they don't.
Coffee, cigarettes.
Yeah, coffee and cigarettes. Not these.
No.
You know, these are totally different and they're very good.
Yes. Spot on. All right, let's see here. Trying to get a good question for you. So I think you know the answer to this, and I'm going to give you the easy one.
Okay, thank you.
Because I think we've kind of alluded to it. So initially we start talking white stouts, normal stouts, but the very close sister to the stout is what?
The porter?
Yes. And what is the main difference between a stout and a porter? One ingredient. You mentioned it like 50 times today already.
Coffee? No, it's malt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the main difference between the stout and the porter.
So porter doesn't have as much malt, or
stouts use unmalted roasted barley. Porters use malted barley that isn't roasted.
Yep. The roasted malt part. Yep. And it makes sense because a lot of your porter, unless it's a robust porter, then they have that dark burnt flavor, but your normal porters typically don't.
Right, because then they're trying to lean into the stout, trying to get their toes into the stout.
Yep, exactly.
Category, but
well, awesome. Okay, well, we've got
one
more
final stout
of these stouts. Yep, and then we have kind of a wild card coming up after that. So this one, and I've actually been to this brewery. It's in Eau Claire.
Oh, okay. That's in Wisconsin again.
In Wisconsin.
So again, this is our 6th beer from Wisconsin.
Yep.
So the only one that wasn't from Wisconsin was the Nitro.
The Nitro,
because they're from Colorado.
Yep. Now, when I went to this brewery, they were actually in like a pole shed to begin with.
Oh, really?
And the next time I was up there, because they had built a brand new building, and I've heard it's really nice. We were in Eau Claire basically around the COVID time, you know, and we were not that far from there. So we're like, hey, let's go check out this brewery. You know, they got the new building. And we went there, and at that time, you had to call in, and they would bring beer out. You could not go in because they shut the state down.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So at some point, and we're not that far from Eau Claire, so we need to make a trip up there and this is the brewery I'm talking about is the Brewing Project. And I do give these guys credit for a few things, but they do try some interesting stuff.
Yes.
They've got pretty much, you know, they got all sorts of sours. They've got IPAs, they've got stouts, they've got, you know, they try, they're not afraid of flavor.
Well, that's good. I mean, because it looked like, correct me if I'm wrong, I was looking on the website, and it looked like it was similar to the brewery in Milwaukee that just went out of business, where they had a lot of people would offer the recipes. What was the name of that brewery?
I know it too.
Darn it! I wish I would.
I know. And as soon as we get done, we're going to remember the name of it.
But when I looked online, it said that they like people to offer the recipes, and they do use recommendations from the public to make their next
because
project.
we've talked about this before, because the other brewery, we had a beer that some fans brought up or whatever, said you should make something like this, and they did.
Yes.
What was it?
Darn it.
BK is going to be so mad because I think he brought the one time. Anyway.
But it was. I'm just saying. I think it's similar.
Yes.
It's not their exact business model, but I think they get a lot of recommendations.
But it's close.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So what do we got?
So this one is by the Brewing Project, and this is Cow Chocolate Milk Stout.
Ooh.
Now, if you remember right, I believe we did, in a podcast earlier, we did the Cow with peppermint.
Oh.
So this is going to be more like their base.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, of that. And this is 5.5%
so
ABV.
What is weird, not to cut you off there, but it says 5.5 here. Mm-hmm. On the website, it says 8.5. So that's where it's in this line.
So it's kind of somewhere in between.
So I don't know 100% what the ABV is. That's why it was down here, because
oh, sure. Yep.
When I looked online, it said 8.5. And then right here on the side of the can.
Yeah, it says 5.5.
So that's where I guess I left it there because I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't. So sometimes. So I guess
our information was in the difference between 8.5 and 5.5 is fairly significant.
Yeah. So I left it on the end.
Yep. No,
just to make sure so that's why it was not in the sequence by ABV.
Yep. No problem.
So, and I did not find much. I just wrote what it actually said on the can.
Okay. Yeah. And what it says is milk stout brewed with milk sugar, coffee, vanilla, cinnamon, and salted caramel flavoring.
Right. So this is our final stout for the category.
And this is in a pint can.
Yep. Ooh.
It's dark.
That's not a white stout.
No.
That is definitely a dark.
This is kind of the opposite of a white stout.
This definitely
not
darker.
Quite as dark as some of them we've had, but it's definitely dark.
Yes.
Got that tan head that's not a whole.
Ooh.
The head reminds me more of it's a higher ABV.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
That smells.
Ooh,
I don't.
It does have aroma.
That's that salted caramel, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That's
the aroma.
Exactly what the aroma is.
Yep. Ooh, there's a lot going on there.
I totally get the salted caramel flavor.
Yeah, there is a lot.
A lot of that.
Wow.
Cinnamon, I'm not really picking up, but boy, that salted caramel comes through.
Yeah, that really comes through.
And that's not a bad thing.
I mean, and we've had, I wish I could name or list the number of beers that say caramel, and there's no caramel flavor.
You don't.
There is caramel flavor in this.
Definitely. This is huge salted caramel. Well, yeah, just even caramel flavor. But
Yeah. You know what's weird?
Yeah.
Just, because we kind of talked a little bit about it today. But if the brewing project would change up a couple of these ingredients so that it was pale in color, but kept that same flavor,
they could make an unbelievable white stout.
Yes.
With that caramel flavor.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't just throwing it out there. I mean, that is
wild because when we had the peppermint one, it didn't taste. Of course, it didn't have the salted caramel,
right,
as far as I remember. But wow,
this is up there with one of the better ones for today too. I think
I would agree. I think this is very good.
Wow, this is surprising. I mean, because again, nothing against the brewing project, but sometimes you get a good brewing project, you get a not so good. It really wavers back and forth on the spectrum. This one is up on the upper end.
Well, like I said, I always give them credit because they usually are not afraid of flavor.
Right.
And this is big time flavor.
So the only
I give them credit.
Yeah, so the only thing, right, and they mentioned coffee, vanilla, cinnamon. Mm-hmm. I don't get a lot of those flavors. The salted caramel really stands out, but the other flavors, if they're there, they could be, but I'm not picking those up.
Yeah, like I said, I don't taste cinnamon at all. Coffee, if it is, it's very muted, or it's like a coffee with some kind of salted caramel thing in it. That salted caramel to me is the huge flavor.
Yes.
So, and that's not a bad thing at all, but yeah, that does overpower the other things. Right. It's like even the vanilla, I don't really taste that. I get days and days of salted caramel.
So here's the other thing that intrigues me. What's the name of this beer?
Cow. Milk stout. Oh.
I don't taste any chocolate.
Mm-mm. Well.
Oh, wait.
No, it's brewed with milk sugar.
So on the back, it says caramel macchiato cow.
Oh, so this is a different one. We got the wrong.
Well, I clicked on it. It actually matched, but what's
so caramel macchiato? It's going to be. That's why we're getting caramel flavor like crazy.
Right. So the chocolate must
brewed with milk, stout, sugar, coffee, vanilla, and cinnamon. Yeah. So the caramel macchiato. No, that makes sense.
So what do you give it for a score?
Boy, we don't like. I'm gonna go a 3.3. Ooh. Honestly, I do like it, and it's a pint can.
Yep.
So would I drink multiple pint cans of it? I think after a while, that caramel flavor might wear on you. Right. But that first can is going to be glorious. Yes. I think it's really good.
I'm with you. So I guess my only distinction for my score is going to be the exact mirror of what you said. Which of these the top three so far, could I drink multiple cans? Could I drink multiple of the Leinies? Yes. Could I drink multiple of the whole hog?
The whole
yes. Hog. Could I drink multiple of the cow? I don't know.
That is a good thing to look at. Yes.
I'm gonna say a 3.0. Only, it's up there in the top ones for today. Very good beer, but that, like you mentioned, the salted caramel, I don't know if that's going to give me some heartburn later on, but it's very good. Could we finish a can? Yes. And there's no doubt. Very good flavor, but I definitely would like to have seen, the vanilla and that cinnamon. I think that those are really balanced good in there too.
Yep, I agree. I definitely agree with you. So I guess out of these lower ABV stouts.
Yep. We got, what are you thinking on... For the 6 ABV, the 6 stouts. Because we didn't have one just particular stout. We had a little bit of a sampling.
They were all very good. I would say my top 3 in no particular order. Okay. I liked the cow.
Yep.
I did like the whole hog.
Yep.
I honestly liked that Leinies. That was very good, and it's in a normal size can, so you could drink a few of them. I would say that's my top 3.
Yep.
And I guess which one would be number 1? Honestly, it depends on what you're looking for. I guess overall, my number 1 probably would be the whole hog. And then honestly, it would probably go to the Leinies. And then, because I think what you said about the cow is true. And I think that's the only reason that I would put it just that little bit below, just because I think eventually that caramel flavor might get a little much.
Right.
But the other two, I think it's going to be easier for people to find the Leinies. Get it if you see it. If you do get a chance to do the Casper, get that. And I think that's how I'm going to put them.
And then, again, I think I like exactly the way you went, the top 3. So we had 3 that were okay.
Yeah, none of them were terrible,
right,
by any means.
They're all within that average range, which is good. Which is, I mean, I think we had a good category there. But the top three that really stood out, you hit it nail on the head: the Liney's, the Whole Hog, and the Cow Cow Brewing Project. Very good, all those three. If you see them, I'd try them. I mean, if you can get one at a time, it'd be perfect.
Yep.
But I like what you said. I like the Liney's, and a lot of times, Liney's is known for their shandy, but this is definitely one where they're stepping out a little bit different. Really, really did a good job. And that Whole Hog, wow, that was vanilla, and that one was awesome.
That was amazing.
Yes. Yeah. So we had a really good chocolate flavor, a good vanilla flavor, and we had a good salted
and a caramel flavor.
Yeah. So
whatever your sweet tooth is looking for.
So and what is weird and what is good about this category is that they were all still stouts.
Correct.
So kudos to the brewmasters out there that are using the base as a stout, but adding the good flavors. Kudos. I mean, hats off. Very good job.
Yep, exactly. I agree 100% with you.
So, are you ready for the last one
Let's
here?
whip out this wild card that you were telling me about.
I might have...
You have theme music for this one?
Yeah, I think I might have something.
Okay. Well, wait a second. It's a little early for that, isn't it?
What do you hear?
I hear like jingle bells.
You hear jingle bells?
Yeah, like Santa's coming.
How come? What does that mean?
I don't know. You must have found some sort of something.
What is that, buddy?
Well, this is by Lakefront Brewing, and this is their Holiday Spice Lager beer.
But you missed some words. You missed some words there.
Oh, on the side here, it says barrel aged.
Oh, and what are we known for?
Barrel aged.
We do kind of like...
We kind of specialize in the barrel aging process.
So I don't... To be honest...
Yeah.
I was looking for other beers, and this was out.
That's wild that this was out already.
So I don't know if...
I don't even know if we've ever had this before.
I don't know either, and it was out, and I was like, well, sure... because I'm not... I guess I got to preface by saying, I'm not a big Christmas shopper.
Yeah.
I'm not... we do Black Friday shop.
Yep.
For beers.
And we will, around Christmas, we're hoping to have some sort of a couple episodes or so about those type of beers. But we're going to jump the gun on this one.
But when you're out looking for beer and you see something that's unique,
you got to get it.
I got to get it. I can't just because I think it's almost like antique shopping.
Yeah, right.
If you see it, you don't buy it, you're going to kick yourself for not buying it. If it's there, you got to at least try.
There you go.
So that's why I brought it. So It does not tie into these, but maybe
that's why we're trying it last.
Right. So maybe it preludes into something we could try.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not Christmas. It's not right around the corner, but I think it's maybe a good lead into
where we're going.
Fall or spirit, maybe.
Yep.
So maybe that's what it was about. Nothing. There's no other ulterior motive other than I saw it. Boy, let's try it.
Yeah. You don't have to talk me into it anymore.
But you missed those key words at the beginning.
I did. So
because we've had a few holiday spice beers.
Oh yeah, we've done episodes on them and such, but
very
barrel aged.
Few.
We've only had very few that have been barrel aged.
Yes. So what is this right up?
All right. So this is from Lakefront Brewing in Milwaukee.
Another Wisconsin brewery.
Milwaukee for the layperson.
Yep.
This is their barrel-aged holiday spice.
Nice.
10.5% ABV and 20 IBUs.
All right. Still low.
And it says this is their version of a winter warmer brewed with cinnamon, orange zest, clove, and generous amounts of honey. Honey. Pours a deep amber to ruby color with an off-white head. Aromas are fruity and spicy with a slight floral undertone from the lager yeast. The flavor...
No coriander, though, was it?
It didn't say anything about coriander, so we should be safe.
All right, good.
Let's see. The flavor is smooth, full, and spicy, balanced by Mount Hood hops and substantial warming alcohol character. The Brandy barrel aging gives our winter warmer complex notes of oak, marzipan, toasted almonds, and molasses. This is a full-bodied beer, making it a holiday taste sensation that will warm your bones on a cold winter night.
Wow. All right. Well,
I don't know about you, but I'm kind of interested here now.
Well,
they piqued my interest.
So there's a lot of different words there.
Yep.
And that's kind of why I bought it, because I don't know if the listeners are out there the same way, but I mean, you're walking by at the liquor store and you see something that's different, kind of piques your interest. Like, whoa, that's
Look at the color on that.
That looks interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You see a can that shouts like that, you got to try it. Look at the color on that.
Boy, that is
definitely, when it talked about a ruby color.
That's dark. It's not stout dark.
It's a deep amber.
But it's darker than the Oktoberfest beer.
Oh, yeah.
It's a couple of shades darker.
Shades darker than that.
All right.
Ooh, you can smell.
Is that the brandy barrel?
I smell clove.
Because it says barrel age. It doesn't say bourbon.
No, but it's brandy barrel.
Brandy.
Right in their description was brandy. So it could be a little bit sweeter than a bourbon barrel.
Right. And brandy is a good winter flavor, too.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
It's not bad. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
And what's hard is not one flavor doesn't like flavor the other ones. It's like
I'm sitting here trying to pick out those flavors. They did a good job on mixing, kind of thing, because
they really balanced it.
Because typically you'll have one flavor that there's that.
But even like the brandy flavor doesn't stick out. Mm-hmm. There's no burn down as you drink it, and the finish is really smooth.
Man,
it doesn't linger.
No, I don't. And when it said about orange peel, I was kind of like, oh boy, because that's going to be like that bitter flavor,
right? That can really make or break.
Oh yeah, and we've had some that it's like, ugh, this is, you don't taste. I mean, this tastes. I hate to say it, it tastes like an old fashioned.
Yeah, I mean it's
a brandy old fashioned is,
but it does have foam.
Oh yeah,
so it shows just a beer, but it's decent.
Boy, that's
and Lakefront. I mean, they've had a few of their barrel aged ones the last couple of years that have really done really good.
Oh yeah, and like again, here we are close to Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, we're close to Halloween.
Yep,
and we're doing a quote unquote Christmas beer,
right? Because it says holiday on it, and it has a wreath.
Yep.
So we're assuming
it's Christmas.
That's what we had some sleigh bells in.
This is I don't mind that. Now, could I drink a 6-pack of it? No, being 10%, 10.5%, but there's a lot of flavors, and they all work. They complement each other very, because clove. A lot of times when you taste clove, it's like, ooh,
it's almost like heather.
No, at least we know when we taste clove what it is.
Yes,
but
or coriander.
I don't even taste clove. No. You know what I mean? Everything is so well balanced that you just get kind of that overall, like I said, a brandy old fashioned kind of flavor to it.
It all really mixes together good. So what do you think?
Interesting. 10.5% drinks very smooth.
Yep.
Again, and I know we've said this before, we really specialize in the higher ABV barrel aged beers.
Because we try them so that everybody else doesn't have to.
Well, no, we try them to try and get people to try them. Yeah.
But I mean, this is you wouldn't be scared.
Oh no! That's what I'm saying. Of all of them we've had, yes, we've had a lot of them that are very good. Don't get me wrong, but just how they blended all these flavors together, it works. Yeah. So man, score wise, I'm gonna go a 3.8.
That's solid.
I think they did a really good job. And again, even us, I wouldn't want to drink a number of them in a sitting, but we wouldn't do that with the vast majority of the barrel-aged beers that we've tried. Right. But boy, to sit down and share with people, this is good. And I know some of our friends probably still wouldn't like it, but this, I give them credit because, like I said, this is a whole different flavor.
Yes.
Than the vast majority. It's not the coffee and cigarettes that people, some of our friends talk about all the time. I think they did a great job. Good way to go, Lakefront.
So I'm going to step out on a limb. And the reason why I want to step on a limb is because a lot of our beers that we rank really, really high are bourbon barrel. And I think to our credit, we haven't had many brandy flavor.
Not really, no.
So I'm going to say I'm going to go a 4.0, nominate as at least an honorable mention for beer of the year.
Oh, okay, yeah, we could add it because I have no problem with that because it is different.
It is different, and it's really, really crafted very well. So it's not way up in the 4 range. It's right at the very bottom. But I'm giving them kudos for what they did. I mean, I don't mind brandy. This has a really good brandy flavor. Very kudos, good job. I like it. I know that it's probably not going to be beer of the year, but I just we'll be able to talk about it again at another time.
Exactly.
But I do definitely like this one.
Yep. And that's the one thing that if you've ever taste it like a bourbon old fashioned, or and then a brandy old fashioned. The brandy old fashioned is a little bit sweeter, typically, and that's what this reminds me of.
Right.
But I think they did a great job.
This is really good.
Very good.
So, what do you think of today's beers?
I think they were extremely good compared to, the American Oktoberfest that were very difficult this year. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think this is a great introduction, getting us ready for what we really like. The stouts, these lower ABV stouts, I do appreciate. They have a place. The white stouts, I think a lot of people need to try them if you've never had one, because don't look at the word stout. Because I think there's that connotation from some people that, it's going to be terrible. No, try it.
And I think that's what the brewers are trying to
exactly
change somebody's perspective, because stouts are not always dark and heavy. They can be light and flavorful too.
Exactly. I agree 100% with you. So awesome.
So I do have one other announcement too.
Oh boy, what's that?
So recently I went up to Central Waters, our local brewery that has a very good track record with us, doing some very good barrel-aged beers, and made a trip up to see if I could get their new releases and they distilled one of their Imperial Stouts into a bourbon.
Okay.
And somehow I misread the Facebook post, and as we pulled up, which I thought they were going to start selling, it was the end of the selling.
Oh boy.
So I missed getting the whiskey.
Oh.
That was the main, because I wanted to be able to then say, all right, now we can test it, because we've done that, not a lot. We've done it a couple times, right?
Yep.
With the beer and the whiskey itself or the bourbon, how they taste similar. That was my whole goal. But I did come away with 6 different barrel-aged beers from Central Waters.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So we definitely need some assistance with those, because those are the big...
the big bomber bottles. And
so I think we're going to need maybe Toby.
We'll have to find somebody
somebody that we can...
Somebody that'll drink them with us.
Or, we've had some other... So if some reason maybe available, send Mike a DM, or is that a DM? Or
whatever that is.
Whatever that... But we're getting a lot bigger than these 12-ounce bottles or even a pint can.
Exactly.
So, but I just wanted to let you know that.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
So there, we got another.
Not to cut you off. Another thing that we could try at some point too is when you talked about distilling a beer down to a whiskey.
Yep.
We picked it up a number of years ago. Oh. Where Sand Creek, remember, distilled Oscars. Into a whiskey, and I have.
We should do that. That would be a good.
I have the bottle of the whiskey, and I just got to. I did see a post that they have beer. The Oscars is out again.
Okay,
and I think I got to look, because they did have an apple thing too. I got to remember what that one was. I got that bottle too. Oh, so that's one we could look at it in the future as well.
Well, I'm all for. Because we're always, we want to try and give the listeners as much of an opportunity, and I hope the listeners, let us know what you think too. Send Mike an email. Even if it's bad, send him something. I don't mind, because I don't have to read it. Mike does, and he can.
I got to read it. Yeah. I have to do with the emotional scars of a bad one. But
so
they've all been good so far.
And when I ask him on the podcast, then he has to be politically correct. So
see, exactly.
So he can't swear at me.
I can't swear at Jim like I do when I'm off the microphone.
Air. Yeah. So yes, please let us know what you think. Let us know. Yep. Because we're trying. And again, like these, I kind of knew these were going to be okay. But wow, this really surprised me. I don't know about you, but
I agree. The
like
newer
a good
ones,
surprise.
Yep. The newer ones, that Mocha Stout and all that. We had some really good ones.
Yes.
So give them a try. Yep. So awesome, man. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for listening. And as Jim alluded to, we're probably in the near future going to have some barrel-aged stuff coming.
Yep.
We've got a lot of barrel-aged stuff coming.
Yeah.
We haven't
look at my counter over there.
Well, we're not even taking into account the Three Sheeps beers that we'll be picking up sooner
that's
rather
be
than
at
later.
Least one or two podcasts.
I was thinking like 1 or 2 months worth of podcasts, because there's a lot of beers we're getting. Yeah. So awesome. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Tune back in, and we'll see what next week brings.
Yes.
See what we're going with. And anyway, Jim, thanks a lot for providing these. Thanks for that barrel-aged one. That's pretty crazy. Even though, it's a little early for a Christmas type thing, but
I know
we're still going to do it.
I know there's no snow on the ground, and it's actually a very warm day out.
Yeah.
But I think today it was a good beer to have.
Definitely, especially since it's a brandy barrel.
Yes.
I do have a couple at the house that are apple brandy barrel.
Oh.
That
We can always get it in the spirit.
There you go. We're going to shake things up this
There you
this
go.
winter.
Good answer.
There we go. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening. And like we always say, we hope your campfire is always warm.
And your beers are always cold.
See ya.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to the Northwoods Beer Guy podcast. If you have a question, a comment, or a beer you'd like us to review, please feel free to send us a message at northwoodsbeerguy@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're on Untappd, look up Northwoods Beer Guy and send a friend request. Until next week, I hope all your campfires are warm and all your beer is cold.